Conventional is now in the fives, solidly in the fives. VA and FHA, the government loans, they're starting to tip fours. We have several investors that offer the fours now with discount points. Not quite par yet, but discount. Anyways, check out this video. Hello, my name is Mike Florin. I'm the owner of Low Cost Mortgage. Today's your weekly update for October 21st, 2025. Okay, we're going to pop open some quick charts here and I want you to look at them. Chart number one, and we're going to use this later too, but I want you to look at this first here. I drew this up last week. This is where it's showing the rates were coming down from January, February. They flattened / went up a little bit through the tariff drama. And then 6 months ago or so, they started coming back down, and look at that line. It's just this nice linear drop as it's coming down. Now, we were expecting rates to go up when the Fed cut the rate this time, not as much as last September, October. We were expecting to go up, but not go up to the average line that's coming down and then just keep following it. That was a little unexpected. With that being said though, rates are continuing that downward movement. So this is a chart I created a long time ago, and it shows what indicators we look for when rates are going to start to move up again. Check out this first section here. It's instability. So when we start to see a lot of movement up and down, a lot of chaos or chaotic movement with a large spread, that usually comes with rates going up. And if you notice in this chart here, you get that large spread, it consolidates, and then rates start to move up. And we can see that live. In fact, I've got a computer monitor right here. And this computer monitor, I am watching what's happening with the markets live as they're happening. That means that if rates are looking like they're going to start moving up, we know usually before any of the investors reprice worse. In fact, we know usually an hour or two ahead of time, ooh, rates are going to get bad. We need to start locking. And that's how we manage risk on our end for locks. Now, with that being said, rates are downward trending. Look at this chart again. Pop it back up again. That is a nice, flat, linear downward movement. So what does that mean for mortgage locks? Well, two things. One, you don't want to lock right away. We're floating. A lot of our pipeline right now is not locked. But again, I'm watching all the data so that way I can see, oop, it started to turn. All right, let's go. We got to lock everybody. We can go in and blanket lock the entire pipeline if we need to. Now, if your scenario dictates or your personality dictates that you want to lock sooner rather than later, of course we do that, right? But we advise both ways. Or, you can wait if you want to, or you can lock now. It's up to you. Now, with that being said, since we can predict with pretty good certainty what's going to happen day over day, not 4 or 5 days out, but day to day and throughout that day, we can see what's happening. We know how to move and adjust what we're doing through that, if that makes sense. Now, realtors, quick note here. Conventional is now in the fives, solidly in the fives. VA and FHA, the government loans, they're starting to tip fours. We have several investors that offer the fours now with discount points. Not quite par yet, but discount. Rates are now the lowest they have been in the last, let's say 3 years, 2.5, 3 years or so. 23, 24, half of 25. So we'll just call it the lowest they've been in roughly 2.5 years. Now's that time to really push out there with your buyer network, the buyers that you had that were on the fence before. You might want to push it out to them. Hey, look at the news. It's in the news now, by the way. That's great. Look at the news. Hey, rates are coming down. Check it out. Hey, that house you were looking at, it was going to be $4,200 a month. Now it's going to be $3,700 a month. That's a little bit different. You as realtors, you have that network of buyers or that group of buyers in your sphere, and maybe buyers you've had pre-approved before or whoever else. It might be a good idea to re-tap them and say, hey, now rates are coming down, or they've been coming down, but now rates are at that level where these deals might make sense for you. Does buying a house make sense for you now? We've seen realtors do that and be very successful with that over the last 1.5 to 2 months. There's a lot of realtors that are bringing us buyers that those realtors were kind of idling in the last, say, year and a half, 2 years. Well, they created a pipeline of buyers. Now those buyers are starting to really search, really buy houses. That's pretty strong news for you on the listing side, listing heavy realtors. More buyers means more deals, more sales. So hopefully if rates continue down the way that they are and government really cracks fours, and cracking four means the 4.5 coupon opens up, 2 or 3 investors are in the high fours at par, that's going to open up the floodgates. But prepare for that. Get situated for that. Don't expect it to happen tomorrow, but if you start doing the work you need to do now to take advantage of it, it's probably going to really, really benefit you. Anyways, my name's Mike Florin. Got a little bit rambly with the rates there, but yeah, have a great day, and hopefully these rates keep going down, and they should. The data's looking like it should keep downward trending until December or so. Just remember, once the shutdown stops, just expect it to go up a little bit, and then we'll see what happens from there. But expect downward pressure at least for now. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.